Bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Bendiciones. Tengo un poquito de tiempo que estamos tratando algo nuevo y spicy para ustedes hoy. We have something very, very nice and ready for you. Just want to make sure that I can hear Kain. Give me 1 second. Carolyn, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Perfect.
Some are saying that they can't get into her.
They could, it's just I haven't admitted them. So let's give an intro. If you could turn on your camera, the people can see you. This is good. I want to have a good angle with you guys. Sideways like this. How's that?
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. That way you can see yourself. I can say hello to the people also. It's not a little awkward. All right, let me allow the others in. Give me 1 second. Kai, if you can give an introduction.
Of course. So we want to do something very special, especially knowing that Mother's Day is on Sunday, I believe. And we want to do something nice, not just us giving a word or preaching, but being able to have the youth connect and say why they're good for their moms and to show how their mom has done a big impact in their lives and just to show others as well what our mothers have done and to speak to those as well that so they can also be grateful and see how good always our parents are, you know. Sometimes it can be a little hard, sometimes their relationships can be hard with their mom, but we wanted to have many people have a chance to share why they're grateful for their mom.
No, y para los que no saben inglés, voy a decir en español, queremos hoy, como quien dice, agradecer a las madres y hacer un folleto de hijo o hija a madre. En términos, todos van a contestar la pregunta igual que es, ¿qué fue la enseñanza que impactó más tu vida hacia ti, verdad? So, yo voy a dejar que Cain comience con su parte primera. Así yo preparo los otros que van a hablar. Y no, lo dejo con Karen. So, Karen, ¿cuál fue la enseñanza más grande que tu madre te dio?
Aquí está el pastor. Aquí está el pastor.
Wow! Hello.
Bueno, so the question was, what is a teaching that my mom has given me? Well, she's given me many, because not only is she my mom, but she's also my pastor, she's also a friend, she's a mentor, she's a teacher. So I have learned so much from her, and I love that she's so many things for me at once, because I get to hear different perspectives. It's not just a mom, but I get to hear from perspective of a friend, as a pastor, as a mentor, as a teacher. So I get to hear so many lessons, but something that really stuck out to me is not really a lesson that she's taught me from words, but something that she's taught me just by looking at her and watching her as I grew up. And something that I really learned from her is not to give up and not to no te da por vencido. Like, to, even though some things get a bit difficult and it could get overwhelming, she has showed me with her actions that she could keep on going, and how much God has supported every decision she's done, supported every decision she has made, and it is crazy. And I've learned from that, and I've learned so much, and try to take by her example, to not give up on things so fast. That even though it gets overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like you can't go anymore. God is gonna be faithful at all times, and that's something I've learned, and I'm so grateful that she has taught me, because I've been able to put that into action, not only in school, not only in my relationship with God, not only in my calling, but in every aspect of my life, to not give up, to not give in to the pressure, to not give in to being overwhelmed, to not give in to the sadness, to not give in to fear. And I've learned that just with her actions. And even though she tells herself, like, no te por vencido, Karen, que tú lo puedes hacer, she's so motivating. But that's one of the big things that I have learned just by watching her and being the incredible woman of God that she is, and mother and pastor. But yeah, that's one of the main lessons that I have learned from her, and I'm so grateful that she has taught me that because not only have she just taught me, but it's something that she acted on. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much, Kind. So, question for you is, you and mom, what would you say that something that has formed you? Like you say, my mom is like this, and I'm the same way. Is it the way you talk, you dress, or it could be something more intimate, such as the way you process things or the ways that you solve issues?
I mean, I've been told by people too that kind of the things that I've done, like my mannerisms, you can say, are kind of like her. Like, I went to get a pedicure because my feet needed it. But as simple as me just cringing with someone touching my foot and getting all squirmy, that she was like, "Wow, you're just like your mom." She got so ticklish, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I actually laughed just like her. Like she goes like, "Ah ha ha!" Like I do the same thing as her. But for more intimate, um, that I can like literally spend like just hours like just worshiping. Like that's from her. Like that has to be. And I'm actually like, and it's crazy because God has told her that the glory that He put in her was so big that He had to give me some like when I was in her womb. But yeah, that's it.
That's awesome. Okay, so I think we have our next person. Let me give me 1 second. Let me set him up. I have Kelvin. All right, Kelvin, can you hear us? I'm gonna ask
Yes,
if the
sir.
other participants can be muted. That way, only the speaker shows up. So, Kelvin, how are you? Nice to see you. You can hear me clearly?
Yes, sir, brother.
Perfect, perfect. So no, we're here today celebrating the upcoming Mother's Days. The American Day at least, and we wanted to. Kind of, you could please. I think she made. Okay, if we wanted to celebrate moms, and we're all sharing the same question, which is, if you can say, "Hey, this teaching that my mom gave me, this." Oh,
Yep. Sorry.
huh.
That's my dad.
It's okay. So
Yeah.
as you hear us, if there's one teaching that you can say, man, this is what my mom taught me, and if it wasn't for this, my life would be different. What would be that one teaching that you can share with us?
Oh man, my mom. Now she always taught me to do the right thing. She always taught me not to steal, not to hurt anybody. And I feel like the things she's taught me has kept me out of jail, has kept me basically alive today. I'd probably be in jail or dead if I didn't have my mom or my parents in general, but especially a mom, because they're the ones that give you that true mother's love and that keep you safe. So since a small child, she was always very careful of us, always protected us, and I feel like I owe it to her to now as a man protect myself and protect what she protected, which was me.
No, of course, of course, of course. Have she influenced the way that you are with your kids?
Of course, if I'm a good parent today, it's because of my mother.
In which way?
Just showing my kids love and protecting them the way she protected me, and letting them know that anything is possible in their life.
Okay. How was growing up with your mom? Like, what are some highlights?
All the highlights. My mom was always cool. Uh, all my friends had a crush on her. Everybody thought she was my sister. So we're always like just like friends, not just mother son, but friends. I could talk to her about anything. We would go out with her, and I would just have fun, just with my mom. She was always just a cool lady and fun to be around, and I always have good memories with her.
Sorry, I'm multitasking over here.
No, you're
So,
good.
if would you say that your mom have played an important role in the sense that if you didn't have her, your life would have been different? And I
Absolutely.
don't know if you have, I know it's usually the father figure, but do you have like friends or family that don't have a mother figure and you notice the difference? And what would that be, the difference?
Well, when I think about it, I have uh, I have a cousin who basically the mom wasn't really around like that, and obviously it's like you look somewhere else for that love. So maybe you look towards the streets, you look towards maybe the wrong crowd, and unfortunately, that's where a lot of people end up, just searching for that love that only a mother can give. They go looking for it in the wrong places and just end up in a bad place. So I feel like a mom in general just guides their child, keeps them safe, and fills them up with love, so they don't go, seeking for love in the wrong places. And obviously, mothers always pray for their kids, and then the kids' faith in God generally grows through their mother, through that love.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And
Yes, sir.
last thing before I let you go, if you can say, what was I gonna say? If you can say one word of advice for those kids that maybe just don't appreciate their mom as they should, what would be your take on that?
Well, the Bible says, listen to your parents, respect your parents. I'm putting in my own words so that your days will be longer on this earth, and that's a
Amen.
fact. If you don't, respect your mom, appreciate your mom, you're gonna end up on a bad path and a life that nobody desires. So I would say always respect your mom, love your mom, and know that there's kids, there's orphans out there that wish they had a mom, that would do anything to have a parent. So if you have a mom, appreciate it, respect it, love her, and make sure you show her the extra love on Sunday for Mother's Day.
Got it. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna ask Kain to jump in. So thank you so much. Feel free to mute and everything. I mean mute.
Yes, sir.
Kain, if you can join us back here,
I'm here.
that way you can welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so
Hello.
much. Wow, isn't that awesome, right, Kelvin? Kelvin's words, the things that he say, and that's very important. You notice that not only it impacted his life personally, but he made him who he is as a father, and
And
I think
yeah, he said
that's
how
huge.
much like the parent that he is because of the influence that his mom put in,
Hmm.
and just him as a person in general, how much his mom impacted.
No, totally agree. All right, so we have somebody else ready from your end.
Yes, we have Alejandra Zuniga. She's gonna give us a little bit of insight with her
All right,
mom.
perfect. You just have to mute yourself. She can turn on, and she'll be right on display.
All right, sounds good.
Make sure her camera is sideways. Let's see. Let's see. So far, it's going well, guys. Thank you so much for having here. While I have this transition, make sure you like the video, share the video, and let me know if you want to get on. We can definitely send you the link and see if you have something to say. No sé si tengo alguno de los adultos que quieren mandarle algo a su mamá hoy. Quieren conectarse, no me deja saber. Tírame por aquí o WhatsApp y yo le mando el link bien fácil de conectarse. Es por Zoom, o así cualquier persona puede. Déjame ver, estamos esperando a la próxima persona. Déjame ver. Dame un segundito. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. If you could put your camera sideways, if you don't mind, that would make things look much, much better. It should rotate, hopefully, sometime now, any day now. Yeah, try that. All right, if not, it's fine. We make it work. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you so much. So introduce yourself so the crowd knows who you are.
I'm Alejandra. um,
Who's your mom?
Gina Soniga.
Oh, you want to do it in English or Spanish?
I guess maybe both, I guess.
All right, perfect. So let's do English then Spanish first. Is that okay?
All right.
I mean, English first then Spanish. All right. So the question is, obviously, we're here celebrating Mom's Day. That's coming this weekend, and we wanted just to share a couple things. But number one, the main question that we're answering is, if you had to pick one teaching from your mom that you can say, man, this one teaching really was the most impactful out of all the teachings, which one would that be?
Um, I think it will be to value yourself. She
Explain, elaborate.
always,
Go ahead.
she always told me that um, always respect others and respect yourself, and also be able to achieve your goals no matter how hard it is. At the end of the day, you'll be glad that you worked hard for it.
In which way? Like school, work, or all the above?
Definitely. Especially with school and everything, since I'm in my third year of university and I'm almost graduating.
Nice.
And like she's very happy that I already graduated from high school and I'm almost graduating from university and gonna do later on a master's and everything else.
Nice. Wow. Applause to you. Applause to you. So that saying that you just said about your mom, can you say it? Can you try to say it like her in your words? Like try to mimic her? If she doesn't get mad, obviously.
Let's well, she always says it in Spanish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see. She will always say, trabaja por lo que tú quieres, porque al final siempre va a valer la pena. Aunque sea muy difícil, vas a saber que luchaste mucho.
Wow. Entonces por ahí mismo, ya, versión español. Yeah. La pregunta que contestaste en inglés fue si una de las enseñanzas, la enseñanza más grande que tu madre te enseñó, ¿cuál fue? Y cómo te impactó y qué cambios tal vez tú hacías antes que entendieras lo que significa. Dale, no te preocupes. Ok, disculpen, parece que la perdimos. ¿Está bien, Kain?
Yeah, it said it kicked her out.
It kicked her out? Ok.
Yeah.
So, Kain, dale un ching ahí a lo que yo la traigo para atrás, entonces.
You want me to answer the question?
Well, what she was trying to say, or...
Well, it's kind of similar to what mom taught me as well. Like, just don't give up, to keep on working, even though in the beginning it's gonna be hard and difficult. At the end, it's gonna pay off because you're gonna see all the work that you put into it and the effort you put into it. And not only that, once you work in the beginning, you put a lot of effort. Later on, you're not gonna have to put so much work, and you get to kind of relax in a sense. And that works in so many other things. Like, for example, if you're building a house, yes, it's going to be hard and difficult in the beginning, but once you have the house, all you got to do is focus on things.
I think we have her back. Alexandra?
Okay, there she goes. So she can take over.
Go ahead. Let me see.
Someone take me out. No way.
Oh, no worries. Zoom happens. So, estaba en español diciendo, contestando el decir que tú acabas de decir, cómo impactó tu vida y qué tú hacías antes que esa enseñanza te cambió en tus acciones o cómo pensar después que entendiste esa enseñanza.
I think in a way, I always, I guess, I kind of take my mother for granted in a way.
Ujú.
Like I always see her, and it's always like, oh, I always see you, like, and I'm always doing my stuff. But mis hermanas siempre dicen que aprovecho cuando ella que está ahí, y siempre ella me dice, aprovechame que yo todavía estoy en tu vida, como no pudimos aprovechar que mi mamá estaba con nosotras. Like her mother, like since she like passed away, it affected the family and everything else. But like it's like a lesson to everybody else that your mother's always gonna be there with you, but at the same time, there's just one day she's not. So
That's true.
you can't just take her for granted while she's here with you.
No, that's very true. Now in Spanish, if you don't mind.
Aprovecha que tu mamá siempre está contigo y dale gracias a Dios que ella está contigo y siempre te da vida a tu vida. Siempre te dice las cosas que haces mal o lo que haces bueno, porque todas las madres saben lo que nosotros, pues.
No, claro. Entonces, el decir que tú dijiste, ¿verdad? Sí, ¿lo puedes repetir una vez más? El decir de ella que te impactó mucho.
Todo lo que hagas en la vida vale la pena. Y aunque sea muy difícil, siempre al final vas a decir que yo hice eso. Yo luché por mis metas.
Ok. Bueno, Alexandra, muchísimas gracias por tu tiempo. Vamos a tomar un break nada más de un minutico me dan, que vamos a hacer un cambio para poder añadir a otras personas. En este tiempo comparte, dale a like y si quieres ser parte de esta conversación, tengo por lo menos unos 2 slots para que usted también pueda compartir las palabras que usted tenga para su madre. Un momento, ahora mismo vengo. Okay, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you though. You're muted.
Oh yes, yes,
There
we can
we
hear
go.
you.
Okay, so you're the host now. So
Yes.
if you can please present the next person, and then just like that, the person could just put the video, and then he'll be good to go.
Okay. All right. So for our next, sorry, my phone is also connected, so I don't want to get the feedback. But our next person is gonna be our little brother, Moses Castillo. So you can turn on your camera and feel free to answer the question.
Hello,
Hey Moses, how are you?
I'm good.
All right. So the question is, right? Mother's Day is around the corner. Hopefully you got your gift ready. If
I
not,
think
at
I
least you can use the gift of words. So the question is, our parents teaches us many things. Mom especially, she's always honest. We share the same mom. What is one teaching that you can say, man, this teaching out of all teachings have impacted my life more? And maybe at first I didn't take advantage of it. But now that I'm older, wiser, I understand it and I can apply it, and it has been a benefit to my life. What will be that teaching?
So I can say that I'm somewhat of a procrastinator, and I like to do things at my own time. And my mom told me like you should never do things like last minute. Like do things right away, for you can have your break time and you can do what you need to do next. Like always do things when you can, and like and right away, basically.
Why? Go into more detail. Go into more detail.
Okay.
Why is that?
Well, I'm guessing she obviously told me that because I would. So let's say she would told me to throw out the trash. I'll be like, hold on, give me like 2 minutes. And then like 10 minutes later, she would tell me again. I'm like, all right, I'll go right now. And then I'll take out the trash, and then so basically she would tell me to do something, and then I would do it on my own time, and then I wouldn't really have free time on myself because she would just keep rushing me to do it. So I should have done it right away, either than do it on my own time.
Have you applied that like to school? I know you
Yeah,
work now. Have you
especially
applied
in
that to
school.
your Christian life? Like outside from your chores, like I get
Uh-huh.
it. Like what else have you applied that to that you say, oh man, this has really helped me?
School basically. I've been doing homework lately on time and try to do my best on. I got a job at McDonald's now, so
Good for you. Good for you.
I'm applying that to my job now too. So I'm trying my best to do things on time and do things right away as best as possible.
And then for Mother's Day, a message to the mom, to your mom. What would it be?
That I hope she has a good day and that everything that she wants, everything that she needs will go her way, and that she wouldn't have any problems with me and some of her kids, and that we could all just be a big family that day and just hang
No,
out.
no, but I mean like an appreciation message to mom, not what you're wishing for Mother's Day, but more of
Oh,
what would be your message to your mom in appreciation of Mother's Day.
got you. So I would like to tell my mother that I really love her and that I'm appreciated for all the things that she had done for me, for the things that she has done for me, and what she's still doing for me. She's always on my back, but it's helping me more and more to like be a man and grow up, and I'm happy for that, and I'm happy she's still in my life, helping me, and just being there for me, and overall.
All right, I'll end it with this. Finish this phrase. If it wasn't for
That
mom, I will be
that
what? What you was doing? Nah, and
no,
thank you, Moses, for your
no problem.
time. And I'm gonna let Kine come back. Kine come back.
All right.
Here I am. So our next person is gonna be Brianna Marte. She's not able to connect on camera, but still enjoy her profile picture. But she's gonna be able to answer.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hello, hi Pastor Castor, hi Pastor Carolyn.
Hey, Brianna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Nice to have you on our podcast show / Bajo Su Precencia. And
Yes,
today in Bajo
thank
Su
you.
Precencia, we want to give a shout out to moms today. We want to tell them how special they are, obviously, and what they mean for us. And in remembrance of them, Mother's Day is coming on Sunday, and we're asking everyone to answer one particular question at least, and that is, we know that our parents teach us many things, especially mom teaches us many things. What will be that one teaching that you would say, man, out of all the teaching, this teaching has saved has taught me more than anything else? What will be that teaching?
The teaching that my mom has taught me that always stuck with me throughout my whole life is to always first trust in God and to always be determined and perseverance and to never quit or give up. And that whatever I do, whether it's in school, work, church, like be the best version of myself that I can provide to the fullest.
Okay, that's nice. And have you had a chance to like apply that and seen like a difference? Like for example, sometimes we kids we're hard headed. So at first we don't understand what they're trying to teach us, and as we grow, we're like, man, you know what? Maybe mom had a point, and then after you realize that
Um,
you changed something, have you had that experience?
yes, when I was younger, mostly like most of us, we don't really listen to our parents or like just feel like they're kind of repetitive or like they don't really understand, which is completely the opposite because they already lived what we went through and probably worse. So as I got older, I got to really value those words and really see the what they were for and how I can apply them to my daily life and also at home as well. And it did make me a better, stronger person. And the reason I'm the person I am today is because of those encouraging words
Mm-hmm.
that my mom will always basically feed to me and like engrave in my mind.
And can you the saying that she says to you? Can you mimic that? I'm assuming she says it in Spanish.
Yes, so I'm gonna try my best.
And then from there go and say it in Spanish, like everything else that you said, like the meaning of that saying to you.
Okay. If I help me out just in case.
Yeah, go ahead.
So she would say que siempre confía en Dios primero en todo que tú haces y sé una luchadora, nunca te rinde y cuando tú hagas algo en tu vida, sea en la escuela, en el trabajo, en la iglesia, sé la mejor versión que tú puedes ser tú misma. Y yo usé esas palabras en mi vida, aplicarlo en la escuela, en la iglesia, en mi trabajo, que siempre en cualquier lugar que yo voy, trato que hacer la más mejor versión que yo puedo hacer, que nunca no me rindo, siempre es una luchadora y yo siempre cargo esas palabras en mi corazón que mi mamá me dijo a mí.
Wow, qué lindo, gracias, gracias. So, en ese mismo tema, así mismo en español, para que tu mamá y todos escuchen, ¿qué mensaje tú tenías de agradecimiento hacia tu mamá? Dale un
El,
mensajito
mens-
ahí de Mother's Day.
el mensaje que yo tengo de agradecimiento para mi mamá es que siempre cuando yo era pequeña siempre admiraba a mi mamá y era como my like superhero, como how you say in Spanish, superhéroe.
Superhéroe.
Sí, era como mi superhéroe en mis ojos porque yo veía como mi mamá se levantaba temprano para el trabajo, hacía desayuno para la familia, luego pues iba para el trabajo, que es como una hora de la casa, salía de trabajo para venir para atrás para la casa, para cocinar para la familia otra vez, llevarle la comida a mi papá al trabajo y venir para atrás y continuar el mismo como ciclo otra vez. Y yo siempre decía, wow, como mi mamá, como ella no se cansa, ella tiene un fuego adentro que siempre está prendido.
Wow.
Y yo siempre miraba eso de ella. Y yo siempre quería ser alguien así, alguien que es una luchadora, que siempre hace todo a su mejor, como lo puede ser. Y eso que yo aprecio más de mi mamá es que yo nunca he conocido a alguien como mi mamá, que todo lo que ella hace es con mucha pasión, mucho amor. Y ella nunca se deja por vencer.
Gracias, gracias, gracias. Ok, so te voy a hacer la pregunta en español, en inglés, como termino siempre.
Okay.
I'm gonna start saying a phrase and you're gonna finish it. I'm gonna do it in Spanish, then I'm gonna do it in English, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
So I'll start English, I'll say, en Spanish, en español lo voy a decir primero. Si no fuera por mi mamá, yo no.
Si no fuera por mi mamá, yo no estuviera ahora mismo en este mundo y no estuviera la mujer que yo soy hoy.
Amen. Now in English, if it wasn't for my mom, I would not be.
If it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't have be here today in this world, and I wouldn't be the woman that I am today because of her.
Thank you, Brianna, for your time. I appreciate it,
thank
and
you so much.
blessings to you and your family.
Amen. You as well.
Thank you. Kain, come back here.
I'm here.
Awesome. Okay. Do we have someone else?
No, she was our last one.
Perfect. So I'll let you be here with me. I'm gonna end it with my saying. So you want to translate in Spanish or English?
I'm better with you speak Spanish and I do it in English.
Okay, so así lo vamos a hacer. So es mi turno. Quiero leer algo que Paula Payano nos mandó. Y siéntase bien mandar también la enseñanza de sus madres que le han mandado y así lo podemos leer.
So now it's my turn to give a little bit of what my mom has taught me, and I also want to read some of the comments that someone comments what they were taught. So I'm going to read it from Paula Payano, which is actually our aunt. But if you would like to share any lessons that your mom has given you, feel free to comment them down below as well. We'll read them.
Ready. Siempre mi madre decía.
Oh, my mom always told me.
Copien lo mejor de mí.
Always copy the good that I do.
And then she said, y eso le digo a mis hijos.
And now what she taught me, I tell that to my children.
Y así le dirán ellos a los de ellos.
And now my kids will tell that to their kids.
Y por esa razón debemos dar buen ejemplo como madre y padre.
And just for that reason alone is why we should give a good example as father or mother.
Gracias, Paula, por esas palabras.
Thank you so much for your comment.
Me gusta la parte donde dice, copien lo mejor de mí.
My favorite part is where she says to please copy the good that I do.
Porque ahí indirectamente está diciendo.
Because they're indirectly saying.
Está diciendo que va a haber cosas malas de mí.
Because it's saying that, yes, you're going to see bad things.
Porque no soy perfecto, obviamente.
Because I'm not perfect, obviously.
So, ahí dice, mira, lo que tú ves bueno de mí, copéalo.
So it's saying right there, where you see the good in me and what I do, copy it.
Pero lo malo, no.
But the bad don't.
Ok, so ahora mi turno, hablar de mi mamá.
So now it's my turn to speak about my mom.
¿Saben quién es ella?
You know who she is.
Marisol Castillo.
Marisol Castillo.
So, algo que mi mamá me enseñó mucho.
Something that my mom has taught me
No
a
lo
lot.
puedo decir en frase porque no era una frase exacta.
I can't really say it in a phrase because it wasn't an exact phrase or saying.
Pero sí ella siempre decía indirectamente.
But indirectly she would always say.
Lo mejor que puede pasar.
The best thing that can ever happen.
Perdón, lo peor que puede pasar.
The worst thing that could happen.
Es que te digan que no.
Is that someone tells you no.
Y para que entienda lo que estoy tratando de decir, es que
so you can understand what I'm trying to say.
Desde pequeño yo era bien tímido.
Since I was young, I was
muy temeroso.
Very fearful.
Y tengo un poco todavía, pero todos los días mejoro y quiero añadir.
And I'm still that way, but every day I get better.
Y es que le tengo miedo al error, a fallar o a que me digan que no, rechazón o.
And it's because I fear failing, I fear being rejected, I feel just being told no.
Y me recuerdo las palabras de mi mamá.
And I remember these words of my mom.
Diciéndome varias veces.
And she has told me this multiple times.
En varios casos.
In different cases.
Donde yo no quería avanzar.
Where I didn't want to
por miedo. O preguntar algo por miedo.
Or to ask something out of fear.
Y el mejor ejemplo, porque te puedo mencionar muchos.
And the best example, because I can show you multiple.
Es con mi carrera y mi trabajo.
It's with my career path.
Mi primer trabajo oficial que, como quien dice, hizo la fundación de lo que hago hoy.
And I can say with my first official job that basically is the foundation of what I am today.
Es gracias a ella.
It's thanks to her.
Yo tenía mucho miedo y timidez.
I was so shy, I was so scared.
De pedir por trabajo.
to ask for a
Me
job.
gusta la medicina, me encantaba la medicina.
I love medicine. I
Y
love
quería
this
trabajar con mi
field.
pediatra en ese
And
tiempo,
I wanted to work with my doctor at the
pero
time.
tenía miedo.
But I was scared.
Y mi mamá me dijo,
And my mom told me
lo peor que puede pasar
the worst that could happen
es que te digan que no.
is that they say no.
Y eso no es el fin del mundo.
And it's not the end of the world.
Pero los chances que tú no tomas
But the chances that you don't take
siempre van a ser chances que nunca pasan.
is always going to be chances that you never took.
Pero los chances que sí tomas,
But the chances that you do take,
algunos van a decir que no.
some of them they're going to say no.
Pero muchos van a decir que sí, van a abrir puertas.
But many are going to say yes, and it's going to open doors.
Pero si siempre crees,
But if you always think,
siempre piensas que la puerta va a ser cerrada
if you always think that the doors are going to be
o
closed,
que nunca puede pasar contigo, que no te puedes realizar,
or that nothing is ever going to happen with you or come to
así
life,
será.
it's going to be like that.
Todos los chances que tú no tomes
All the chances that you don't take,
siempre son no.
they're always going to be no.
Pero los chances que sí tú tomas,
But the chances that you do take,
algunos van a decir que sí.
some of them are going to say yes.
Y obviamente,
And
ella siempre me
obviously,
decía,
she always told
no
me,
eres tú,
it is not
es
you.
la gracia que está depositada en ti.
It's the grace that God has deposited in you.
Primeramente, gracias a Dios
First off, thank you to God
y mi mamá por ser mi cobertura.
and my mother for being my covering.
Algo importante, padres.
Something so important,
La
parents.
iglesia nos enseña que debemos cubrir nuestros hijos.
The church teaches us to cover our
Y
children.
eso es algo que yo me recordaba una vez, me levantaba en el medio de la noche con un montón de aceite en la
And it's,
frente.
and it's sometimes that I would even wake up with so much oil on my head.
Y yo sé que es en el medio de la noche ella levantarme porque me está poniendo aceite en mis pies.
And she would wake up in the middle of the night and start putting oil on my feet. And I would wake up to her just oil on my feet.
Y eso siempre me recuerdo.
And I always remember that.
Que hemos peleado, hemos estado desconectados.
We have argued, we have been disconnected.
Pero siempre es la verdad, que es que ella me ama, me quiere y siempre está a mi lado.
But the truth that will always remain is that she loves me and that she will continue to love me and care for me.
So yo voy a hacer mi propia fase, pero primero, no traduzca eso. Voy a decir primero un mensaje para mi mamá.
Oh, so first, before he gives a phrase, he wants to say something to my mom, and I'm not going to translate.
Don't translate. Mommy. No, translate this, obviously.
Okay. So, Mom,
Te quiero, te amo primeramente.
first off, I love you.
Me recuerdo los momentos
I remember all the moments
cuando me sentía stuck. ¿Cómo se dice?
when
en español?
estancado.
Estancado.
When I felt stuck
Sin futuro.
without a future.
La presión del mundo.
And I felt the pressure of the
Y mi
world.
número una cosa que tú me ayudaste
And my number one thing that you have helped a
era
lot.
el temor que yo lo tenía al mundo.
It was a fear that I had
En
towards the world.
términos de crecer, de
In
hacerme
terms of
responsable
And being
y
responsible.
saber que un día
And to know that one day
no puedo depender de ustedes.
that I can't just depend on you
En
guys.
términos de adulto, ¿verdad?
In terms of adulthood.
Que yo no les sea una carga a ustedes.
I don't want to be a burden to you guys.
Y el miedo de no ser alguien en la vida.
And I had a fear of just being somebody in life.
Pero gracias, mami, porque tú me has hecho sentir que soy el mejor hijo del mundo.
But thank you to my mother because she has made me feel like the best son in the world.
En que yo sé que no todos los días
Even though I know every
fue el
day
caso.
was the case.
Yo sé que soy tu hijo favorito.
I know I'm your favorite son.
No, es mentira.
Alright.
Maybe. Pero lo que tú me has hecho, ha cambiado mucho en mí, es quitarme el temor de
But what you have
avanzar y
helped
realizar.
change in me is the
Y yo
fear, the doubt.
lanzarme a mis sueños, que he
You have
cumplido
helped me.
muchos de ellos, y es gracias a la valentía que tú me has dado.
I've been able to reach my dreams, and it's because of the braveness that you have helped deposit in me.
So, mi frase,
So my
¿dónde Castol estaría si no fuera por mi mamá?
where would Pastor Castor be if it wasn't for my mama?
Tal vez alguien no realizado y dependiente de la sociedad o de mis padres.
So and if without his mom, he would have been someone that would have to depend on them or on the world, and someone that wasn't really connected with
Porque no
God.
tengo temor a equivocarme, que el temor me había estancado y me has parado de tomar decisiones y tal vez no me había realizado.
Because without her, I would have been paralyzed in a sense with fear that I wouldn't have been able to advance or to move on.
So, mami, I love you.
So, gracias, mami, te amamos.
Si no hay nadie más o si alguien quiere, bueno, tengo aquí a Yelisa Soto, gracias mucho por sus palabras. Voy a compartirlos, ok, en traslade. Mi mamá me enseñó a nunca humillar a sus hijos.
My mother has showed me to never
Humiliate, shame,
to humiliate or shame my children,
aún en su peor comportamiento.
even on their worst behavior or worst position.
So, básicamente, nunca exalte o traga a la luz lo peor que los hijos de uno hacen.
So basically, to never shine lights or spotlight on the faults or the imperfections of a child.
Y dice ella, cuando me aparté y me iba a las fiestas aún adulta,
When I used to go to parties and clubs when I was younger.
estoy añadiendo porque estoy entendiendo lo que me está diciendo, ¿ok?
He's just adding and trying to explain it because he's reading as
Su
he goes.
mamá nunca la maldició
Her mom never cursed her.
o la tiró,
I never rejected her.
sino que ella dice, mami me bendecía y oraba por mí.
But instead of shaming her for going to parties and not being with God, she would instead pray for her and bless her.
Y me decía, Dios te bendiga, mi hija.
And would just tell her that God blessed her.
Eso es muy importante, Yelisa,
That's
porque
very, very
como
important.
decía Paula, siempre vamos a hacer errores,
Because just like Paulo was saying, we're gonna make mistakes.
pero siempre es copiar lo bueno, ¿verdad?
It is always to copy the good.
Pero como Yelisa dice aquí, es exaltar y honrar lo bueno de nuestros hijos y de nuestras madres.
Like Elisa was saying, it's also to exalt and to praise the good that we see in our children as well.
Gracias, Yelisa, por sus palabras.
Thank you so much for your words.
¿Alguien más quiere compartir?
If there's anyone else that would like to share, feel free to comment. We'll share
Tienen
them out here.
un minuto más.
1 minute more.
Si
for,
quieren brincar en el Zoom, si tienen Zoom, fácilmente te mandamos el link y te conectas de una vez.
If you would like to join real quick, we can send you the link so you can join and also give what you've been taught by your mom.
Si no, vamos a ver, no veo nada. Bueno, Cain, te voy a dejar para que dé las despedidas y también diga lo que está pasando durante el lunes a domingo aquí en la iglesia. Y no te despidas antes que yo vuelva. Voy a chequear si alguien manda. Si no, si no así, entonces despedimos juntos. Pero darlo anuncio, ¿ok?
Ok, está bien, perfecto.
Vengo
Bueno, primeramente gracias por conectarte. Esto fue una experiencia tan linda, no solamente con un mensaje lindo, pero también hoy de nuestros jóvenes, de lo que su madre lo enseñaron a ellos. Durante la semana de lunes a viernes tenemos Oremos Juntos desde las 6 de la mañana hasta las 6:30. Los viernes como los martes tenemos discipulado a las 8. Los jueves tenemos jueves de impacto a las 8 y los viernes como hoy tenemos Bajo Su Presencia a las 8. Mañana el sábado no tenemos el garage sale porque también va a llover y también fue un poco desarreglo con el permiso. Pero vamos a tener la parrillada aquí en Patterson, en la casa pastoral. Si quiere pedir comida, tiene que hacerlo antes para que puedan ser suficiente comida. Puedes llamar a María Vega o a Alicia Rodríguez para que puedas poner tu orden. Y nada más son 10 pesos y es todo para la iglesia, algo bien lindo. También El domingo tenemos servicio familiar, tenemos servicio para los jóvenes, tenemos servicio también para los niños y tenemos servicio de adultos y es a las 1. Nosotros adoramos juntos, pero después nos separamos en nuestras diferentes naves, pero por favor, padres, traigan sus jóvenes. Hasta si no quieren, jálalo por las orejas si tienen que hacerlo, pero traigan sus jóvenes, traigan tus niños, porque no hay un límite en la edad para estar en la presencia de Dios. Y algo tan lindo de conocer de pequeño a conocer al Señor. Y algo desde chiquita, mi padre siempre me llevaba a la iglesia donde yo no quería, pero por ello hacer eso y poner esa semilla en mí, ahora yo voy a la iglesia porque yo quiero y porque yo amo la iglesia, no porque ellos son pastores. So, ponga esa semilla en ellos, siembra esa semilla en ellos. Vamos a estar protegidos, pongan tus máscaras.
Llénalo de aceite durante la noche.
Familia, si pone aceite, pero cuando si tú quieres ver a tu hijo más entregado en la iglesia o una familiar o alguien, déjate usar por Dios, invítalo a la iglesia, tráelo a la iglesia y deja que Dios haga el resto. Amén.
Amén. So, yo sé que no me ves porque voy a cerrar lo que tú te pides con las manos, pero quiero terminar diciendo gracias de nuevo a las madres. Ustedes hacen tanto y a veces...
I just want to say thank you to the mother. You guys do so much.
Y yo sé que a veces en la sociedad y los hijos
I know sometimes in
no
society,
enseña
also
mucha
from our kids,
apreciación.
we don't really show a lot of
Y yo sé que le
appreciation.
duele mucho eso a ustedes.
And I know that can hurt you guys a lot.
Pero no en defensa, pero en defensa.
Not to defend, but in defense.
Desafortunadamente, a veces los niños no vemos el valor de lo que usted nos enseña hasta que somos adultos nosotros mismos.
And unfortunately, sometimes the children don't understand or know how to appreciate until we're older and see how good you guys are or trying to help us.
Por ejemplo, hay cosas que mi padre me enseñaron
For example, there's things that my parents have
que
taught
yo
me
no entendí o valoré hasta que yo tuve mi propia hija.
that I didn't understand or be able to apply or until I got older and had my own daughter.
Y yo sé que hay cosas que no voy a entender hasta que tenga 2 hijos.
And I know there's things that I'm not gonna completely understand until I have more kids.
Pero no voy a entender cosas hasta los 5, pero no creo que llegue hasta
I'm not gonna understand things until I'm 5, but I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
Pero por lo menos hasta el segundo hijo voy a entender cómo fue tener 2 hijos. Y también entiendo un poquito más a mis padres.
But for now, when I get to 2 kids, I'm gonna be able to understand some things and get a little bit of my parents' insight.
Y algo que te puedo asegurar es que tal vez no lo valoramos, pero sí lo amamos y lo queremos, mami, papi. Te
And I know that
queremos
sometimes
mucho.
we may not show it, but we really do love you guys, love our mom and our dad.
Y como dijo Yelisa, sigan amando, sigan queriendo y trayendo a la luz las cosas buenas de nuestros hijos.
And like Elisa was saying, keep loving your children, keep caring for them, and keep blessing them, and praise the good in them.
Aquí tengo a Isabel y con esto termino.
Here we have Isabel, and with this comment we finish.
Mi mamá me enseñó a perseverar,
My mother always showed me to persevere,
trabajar fuerte,
to work hard,
a respetar las autoridades y
to
amar la
respect the
familia.
authorities, and to love them.
Cain explica eso y ahí cierra.
You would explain it. Well, to persevere is to keep on going no matter what comes against it, to keep working hard regardless of the limits, regardless of what people say, regardless of what's around you, and to respect those that maybe have more authority and to love them regardless. But not only just authorities as like teachers or police officers or people, but authority as our family members, our parents, our grandparents, is to love and respect them, even if sometimes it's not always the best, but to love them always, just like Jesus has always taught us. But thank you all so much for watching. Gracias por estar aquí conectado. Me encantó tanto hacer esto y escuchar de ustedes y también de nuestros jóvenes. Los amamos tanto, tanto, tanto y nos vemos el domingo. Adiós.